our spirit? What is it? Where does it go? Are we able to see them using our mind's eye? If so, just what can spirit teach us? Welcome to School Through Spirit. Host DeEtte Ranae is a certified psychic medium and master teacher of psychic and mediumship development through LWISSD. DeEtte was born knowing spirit and now is here to help you better understand the spirit world. And now your host, DeEtte Ranae.
Good Monday morning, everybody. This is DeEtte here, School Through Spirit with the Edge Network, coming to you every Monday morning at 9 a.m.-ish to bring a little bit of spiritual awareness into everyday life. Sorry, we have an invader today, or a special guest, and she's being rambunctious. Granddaughter had her in her hands and then decided she had to go do some stuff. So it was, can Cinnamon come in with you? And I said yes, but Cinnamon gets really kind of rambunctious, just so you guys know. So, as we all know, guys, at the beginning of the hour, we bring a little bit of Neil Donald Walsh into our life. With Neil, it is just to bring some, what are we looking at today? What are we doing today? What do we need to bring into our lives today type of thing? So I do pick a book at random. If anybody remembers him, he was Conversations with God. Back in the day, an amazing guy, still with us, still doing his thing. But yes, unfortunately, a lot of people don't know his name. He's not a household name anymore. Unfortunately, there is that. So, and at the bottom of the hour, we do a 5-card stud. She's just going to get hung up in my hair today. A 5-card stud. And with that 5-card stud, it is Practical Magic Serene Conley. And it is a Blue Angel deck. Blue Angel deck. Oh, it's gorgeous. You know what? I've only had this for a few weeks. Super excited for it. Miss Adeline is going to be demonstrating this deck, pulling the cards for us. It is her week to do it. As we know, it's summer vacation. And summer vacation, I will have snakes wrapped around me. I will have grandkids with me. It just is what it is. There's not much I can do about it. I'm not getting choked, but she is doing her darndest to hold on every level today, which I do love. She's a beauty. So I do apologize if she is kind of distracting to anybody. I apologize if anybody has a fear of snakes and or reptiles. I get it, guys. I was been there, done that. It did take me 2 years of hypnotherapy to get over my fear. Oh my God, here we go. Perfect. I think I've got this all where I need to be. Hello, Dean. Good morning. You're having too much fun. I'll tell you what. Who knew she could be this distracting, right? Who knew? So let's pick. It says, I think we might have talked about this before, but who knows? It says there are 3 basic wisdoms. Isn't that funny that I would have a snake with me today? Because they say snakes are about wisdom. That's what they say. Maybe. I don't know. She's just like, Nani, I'm everywhere. It says an essential truth. We are all one. This is the first wisdom of basic wisdom. We are all one. If you decide that you are all one, you would cease treating each other the way you do. Oh my gosh, isn't that a little bit of common sense? Sorry. Wisdom number 2, there's enough. If you decide that there's enough, you would share everything with everyone. Wisdom number 3, there's nothing we have to do. If you decided that there's nothing we have to do, you would stop trying to use doingness to solve your problems, but rather would move to and come from a state of being which would cause you your experience of those problems to disappear and the conditions themselves to thus evaporate. Good morning, Sir Keith. Happy 4th. Let's read that one again. There's nothing we have to do. If you decided that there's nothing we have to do, you would stop trying to use doing this to solve your problems, but rather would move to and come from a state of being which would cause your experience of those problems to disappear and the conditions themselves thus to evaporate. This is a truth I have come to share with all of you. Now, you know what? This is an amazing thing to talk about today. I love this. I don't think we've done this. We've talked about stuff like that a little bit here and a little bit there. Yes, but not as a whole. Not as a whole. So, number one, we are all one. Oh my gosh, that is such a simple truth. Yeah, you could take it back to the Bible. Yeah, you could take it religion. Let's just take it as common sense, guys. Do unto others as you have done to yourself. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. All that type of stuff. Now, let's take this into a bigger picture. Those are simple truths that we are raised with, okay? And then we listen to our parents diss somebody else. I didn't say that. Now, anyway, now let's look at bigger issues. I don't know about y'all. I can't stand war. It hurts my core. It literally hurts my core. In my understanding of my soul, of my whole being, there is nothing in this world that is worth going to kill somebody for no good reason. I'm sorry. They stepped on my land. Oh my God, go shoot them. I mean, none of it makes sense. They took they won't share their oil. None of it make to me. There is absolutely no reason why, because if we treat other people the way we want to be treated, guess what? Things start to eliminate. Things start to change a little bit. And I know people are going to argue with me all day long on that one. Argue all the way. That is not one. I don't care how many facts, figures, anything you give me. And I have military friends. I have military families. I am patriotic. I love my country. I do support the military. And I know that all sounds very hypocritical. But we can have a military that is there for a lot of reasons. That doesn't have to go and shoot somebody else. Okay? So, you know what I mean? What if our military went and handed daisies to everybody? I don't know. I know that's stupid, but you know what I mean? That's the number one. If you treat somebody else the way you want to be treated, that means you're putting yourself in a space that is going, you know what? I just really, I'm moving towards a different place of being. Okay? So that's a simple one. Number two, there's enough. If you decide there's enough, you would share everything with everyone. Now, this one, I know it. I try to live with it. But apparently until this morning, it didn't click. And literally, guys, it was some reel on Facebook that was just playing in the background while I was getting ready of some movie that Jennifer Lawrence is in. And literally, they were having a conversation about, and she was like, if, basically what she said, because he was trying to get secrets from her. And she goes, I'm an open book. And he literally tells her, how much money do I need to give you to get you to say this to me? And she goes, I have more money than I need. And I went, whoa, that's huge. I have more money than I need. Now, where does that fit with there's enough? Because quite frankly, we on a regular basis are always trying to manifest things. And the one thing we're always trying to manifest is money. We're always trying to manifest money. We're trying to manifest things that we need money for. So it always comes back to money. Rarely do people manifest like happiness, or and all these other things, but we wonder why. So when you sit in the place of I have enough, you'll always have enough. You'll always have more than enough. You'll always have it coming out your earballs. Enough. So when you sit in a place of there's enough, what are you doing, baby girl? When you have enough, you do start to share with others. You go, you know what? I don't need all this. There's more coming to me all the time, so I don't need it. I'm going to share it with other people. I'm going to give it away. Now, I practice that pretty regularly, because quite frankly, I go through, I don't know where all my stuff comes from because I don't. I don't go out and shop a ton. I mean, my days of shopping are over. I think I just manifest stuff. I don't know. But I go through my stuff on a regular basis and donate it. I give it away. Why? I don't need 50 shirts. I don't need pants that I still have from when I was larger or smaller. I don't need all the stuff that I have. So I tend to just give it away. Why not? Why not share it? Why not give it to somebody else? Why not bring some smile, some happiness to somebody else? Because I do know if I give all my black shirts away, but yet I need a special black shirt for something, I know that black shirt's going to manifest somewhere. I mean, it's happened to me. Literally, I can't remember. I'll never forget. I was putting an outfit together. Good morning, Neil. Oh my God, Facebook has let me see the comments on Facebook. That is so awesome. Literally, I was putting an outfit together and it really needed a black shirt. And I didn't have the black shirt. And I didn't care if I had the black shirt. I was like, whatever. A friend of mine goes, you need a black shirt for that. I'm like, I'm not going to go and spend money on a shirt that I'm going to wear once. Just not going to do it. You know what she did? Venmoed me money. Goes, go buy the damn a black shirt. And I'm like, fine. You want to waste your money? Fine. I'll go buy the black shirt. Now, thank you very much. I appreciate it very much, but it's not something I was wanting. It wasn't something I was asking for, but apparently I needed. Okay. And things like that will happen. When you put yourself in that place of sharing with others, people start to share back to you. People start to go, hey, I'm in this with you. Okay. Now, the last one, there's nothing we have to do. This one is one we're going to spend a little time on. That's why we're kind of rushing through the others, is because this one's a little harder. This one is, and I have been practicing. Oh my God, until my eyeballs are, I think they're going to turn green pretty soon, because I practice so much. And there's nothing we have to do. If you're decided that there's nothing we have to do, you will stop trying to do it. You will stop trying to use doingness to solve your problems, but rather would move on and come from a state of being which would cause your experience of those problems to disappear and the conditions themselves to thus evaporate. Now, when we talk about this one, I am going to literally wipe out a lot of what we're taught, a lot of what I've taught. Okay, I've taught my children, I've taught my grandchildren. I was a workhorse my whole entire life. You know what? When my kids were younger, I wanted to give them the best life like anybody does. I wanted to give my kids the best life. So I worked. I worked a lot of hours as a nurse. I mean, literally, if it wasn't one shift a day, it was 2 shifts a day. I would work 9, 10 days in a row, take a day off and go back. I owned a motorcycle repair shop, guys, and literally at nighttime, I was there. I was there either working on something with my partner at the time, or I was cleaning, or I was cooking, or I was always doing, trying to create a better life for 2 people that didn't get to see me. Doing. Because I literally thought I had to do all of this because my thought was I needed more money to do the things with my kids that I wanted to do with my kids. And the problem is the money wasn't there. It never was there. I worked my tush off. And no matter how much I work and no matter how big the paycheck was, something else always consumed that money versus what I wanted to go to. So to solve the problem, to spend time with my children, to give them a better life, I was putting doingness in to create that instead of just being. It wasn't until I got grandchildren I started to figure that out, going, oh, wait a second. I want experiences with my grandchildren. I want my grandchildren to experience me. I want to do things with my grandchildren. And it didn't take, I had to work more. I actually had to stop the doingness. I had to stop trying to force it. And I had to, what's your problem? I had to switch it into not doing, not forcing, not trying to make it all happen. And when I did, life began. Life began. And I know a lot of people are going to say that's no-brainers. Well, it is. But think of how many other things in life you could switch that into. How often do you have an issue in life that almost consumes you? How am I going to make this happen? How am I going to make this happen? Hello, babies. Going, how am I going to make this happen? And we try to rack the brain on how to figure out how to make something happen, how to solve our issues. We literally will hit our head against a wall trying to figure it out. And it doesn't come to you. You literally sit in a space all the time of having an issue, having issues. What about switching that up? What about flipping it around? Going, everything is okay. This really isn't that big of an issue. It's creating a frustration for me, but God, it doesn't really bother me. I don't have to do anything to solve this because it will solve itself. And that's really a magical thing right there, guys. Know that issues solve themselves. They work themselves out. Every time. Every single time. They work themselves out. I talk to people about that all the time. When you try to force something, you try to force your way, you force your opinion, you force whatever to happen, what you want to happen is not going to happen. Or what it's going to happen is not going to be as good as it could be. And I know we come from a society that we want things to be the way we want them to be. We want to not only create what we want, but we want to create the way we're going to get to it. We want total control. And it really is the giving up control that now life starts to just go, wow, here we go. Let's do this. Let's give this to this person, because they're no longer sitting in a space of, I want it to be exactly how I want it to be because I swear I know the best for everything. I don't. But instead I sit back and go, It's like right now, my car, God bless my car. I love my car. I still love my car. I've had my car for almost 7 years, guys. 7 years. I know, it's kind of crazy. To me, it's crazy. I bought my car 7 years ago in November. And I bought it. And I've told the story. I've told the story a lot of times. I had a beautiful Mitsubishi that I love, but that car literally, I put a lot of miles on the car, guys. I mean, my current car now has over 230,000 miles on it. And I bought it at 18,000. Okay. And it's only a 2016, which sounds like an old car, but considering I've had it for almost 7 years, wasn't that old when I got it. Okay. So my last car, I wasn't in a financial space to buy a car. Didn't have good enough credit to go and get a loan, straight out. Was already upside down in the car I had because I was still making payments on it. And one day that car, all of a sudden, started to make some noises. And I went, I can't do this. And I went, you know what? I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not worried about this anymore. I'm done worrying about everything that's going on with this vehicle. Instead, I'm going to say, somebody else figured this out. It's got noises. It's got issues. Y'all either figure out how to fix this car on your own or find a way to put a new one in my hands. I'm done. I'm done worrying. I'm done putting myself in a place of worrying about that vehicle all the time and what's going to come of it. I gave up the worry. I gave up the doing. I didn't care how it happened. I gave up and said, forget it. It's just going to happen. It is happening. And within a few hours, literally, I totaled that car. Not on purpose. It was on a dark country road, no full moon, dark as could be, trees all over, blocking any moonlight there, if there was any. And I nailed a deer and just totaled my car. And the weird thing is I'll never forget it. I wasn't in shock. I made sure my passenger was okay. I made sure I was okay. And I went, okay. Called my daughter. Hey, totaled my car. Can you give me a tow truck? Because I really don't have good reception. Not enough to make the calls. Yep, Mom, no problem. Send me a location where you're at. Didn't have to worry about that at all. The farmers that I told the car in front of said, yeah, you're the first one of the season. I went, huh? They said, yeah, people hit deer all the time right here. You wouldn't believe it, but this is like Deer Alley. They all come out at night to fill the road. I'm like, are you kidding me? He's like, no. He goes, by the way, can we have the deer? We feed it to our pigs. Not a problem. Take the deer. He goes, hey, why don't you get your car off the road, get into our thing, come in and start using our phone. I said, oh my God, thank you. Pulled my car in because it was able to drive into the driveway. They brought us in the house. It's end of October. It's cold. Hey, do you think you need to eat to drink? No, pretty good here, but thank you. Just need the phone. Was able to continue conversations with my daughter on the phone. Still over an hour away from our destination. Again, wasn't worried about it. Didn't care. And the guy looks at me, goes, hey, we make that ride all the time. Do you mind if I have my son give you guys a ride? Oh, no, that'd be great. Thank you. Again, not caring. Most people in any other state of mind, I would have been going, oh my God, how do I get home? How do I get into a car? I don't have a vehicle. How do I get a million things going through my head? And I knew I didn't have to worry about it. I don't know why, but I knew I didn't have to care. And literally within an hour, by the time the tow truck got there, his son was there to pick us up, our luggage, our vet gear, took us to the hotel that was over an hour away. We checked in. Messaged the lady that was running the event that was at another hotel and said, hey, we're here. I told my car last night. We're going to figure out a way to get there in the morning because we had to be there in the morning. She goes, don't worry about it. Okay. Our hotel is going to come and pick you up. Are you kidding me? No, just talk to them. They're going to send a driver over to pick you up in the morning and get you here. Oh my God, thank you. Another problem solved, and I didn't have to do anything to solve it. And I still had to figure out how I was going to get over 6 hours on the way to home, plus my friend. Didn't put any thought into that because I had to work. I had readings to do. I had to do a gallery. I had life that was happening that day. And all of these problems were not big enough for me to worry about because I felt like I didn't have to. Because if I would have attempted, I would have been going for airplane tickets. I would have been going for bus tickets. I'd been going for everything else and clearly probably not being able to afford any of those solutions. Instead, I just handed it over and said, you know what? I'm not going to figure this out. I'm going to take the day as it is. And a beautiful lady named Jamie, who was a student of mine and a friend of mine, I didn't know that. I mean, I should say more of an acquaintance at the time. And she was one of my students that I never seen really in person except for a couple of events. And she looks at me, she goes, hey, I can get you back to Eau Claire. And I said, are you kidding me? She goes, no, I'll get you back to Eau Claire, no problem. She goes, I can't take you any further than that, but I'll get you Eau Claire. I said, perfect. And my friend gets home and goes, you know what? Somebody else is going to give me a ride. Are you okay? I'm like, go for it. She goes, but as soon as I get back to Eau Claire, I've already talked to my daughter. She's going to come pick us up there. And we'll find out what goes from there. I said, okay, no problem. Well, Eau Claire is still 3 hours from my house. My mother had found out I was in a car accident. She's like, are you okay? I'm doing great. How are you getting home? I said, well, somebody's going to get me to Eau Claire, and I guess I'll figure it out from there. And she goes, oh, nope, I'll come and pick you up from there. I said, are you kidding me, Mom? That's a long drive at night. She goes, oh, I'm already halfway there. I'm in Wisconsin Dells at a concert. I'm just going to leave 20 minutes early because she didn't want to deal with the traffic anyway. She goes, I'll drive up, grab you, and bring you home. I said, oh, God, thank you. I made it home 1 hour after my normal time would have been getting home. And none of it had to do with me worrying about an issue, worrying how I was going to get home, about my friend, none of it. I didn't try to solve any of it. It just all worked itself out. Even with the car. I got home and on Sunday, my daughter looks at me, she goes, Mom, what kind of car are you going to want? I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a car. I don't know what's going on. She goes, oh, Mom, remember when you got your insurance on it? Yeah. She goes, you did double indemnity. I said, what's that mean? She goes, it means they're paying off your car and they're going to give you the equal amount over. So it's like whatever the total damage is to your car, they're going to double that. Oh, are you kidding me? No. It literally, because again, I was upside down in a car that wasn't worth what the value of the car was anymore because I put a lot of miles on a car. And my car was totally paid off. Plus I had a little bit extra cash for a down payment on something else. And I thought, I'll never be able to get a car. But I thought, what? I'll leave it alone. She goes, what kind of car do you want? I said, this is what I want. And I literally gave her a list of demands. Everything I wanted in a car. Miles, year, everything. And this is from somebody that didn't have good credit, didn't have any money. Not only did she find the car, she had the car shipped from one location to another location. We walked through the door. I never thought once that I couldn't have the car. The guy ran my stuff and goes, okay, we got 3 banks that are willing to give you money. I said, oh, okay. How much do you want for your monthly payment? I said, this. He goes, okay, you're going to go with this bank. So I lied. I was driving a car out of there. And when I got home, I went, you know what? I never tried to do anything to solve my issues. I let things work itself out. And a lot of times that's what you have to do. And I know it doesn't feel right to say that because we are trained and we are taught. Oh my God, baby, you're going to scratch yourself by nails. You are trained and we are taught that we need to do. We need to, always act upon. We have to put tons of thought power in. We have to make everything happen. And we don't. Life will always work itself out. And the more you try to do in the doingness, the less chances it's going to work out the way you want it to. So I'm going to tell you the best way to do things in life is put your wishes out there. Put them out there. And then let them come back to you. This doesn't mean, guys, that you just up and quit your job and blah, blah. Because I know people are going to go, well, I'm going to quit my job. Well, you know what? If you're looking at, you want a different life and that job not being part of it, put it out there that, this is not the job for you. Put that message out there and see if another one shows up. It's that simple. It really is. It's a practice, though, guys, because I will tell you what, I fall in and out of it. In and out all the time. I get better at it. I get worse at it. I start to do really great, and then I start to fumble. It might be a lifelong practice. I hope it's not. I hope it's a very short term. What if by day's end, I never have to worry about anything ever again? And everything is just going to happen beautifully. That's what I'm putting out there. With that being said, guys, I hope you can understand the basic 3 wisdoms, because there really is only 3. There's not a whole list, With that being said, we're going to take a quick station break, and we will come back. We'll do the 5 cards tonight. This is DeEtte Ranae with School Through Spirit on the Edge Network. See you in a few.
Is your space aligned with your dreams? Do you feel inspired when you walk in the door? Carol Hyder can help you create a space that you love, where you thrive, and where you always want to be. Using her 29 years of experience as a feng shui consultant, teacher, author, and trainer, she can help you bring forth the inspired essence of your home or office, making a place where you feel whole and safe. Learn the specific feng shui adjustments that Carol has seen as the most important, such as determining which room in your home should be your favorite, why your stove may be affecting your health, and why your office may be holding you back. Contact Carol at 612-823-5600. 888-888-5093 or carolhyder.com to discuss the specifics with a personal appointment. By elevating the energy of your space, it becomes sacred and you will be forever changed. Contact Carol at Carol Hyder, that's CarolEhyder.com.
Attention, curious practitioners in the realm of transformative experiences, holistic wellness, intuitive guidance, and metaphysical arts. Are you ready to expand your horizons and take your practice to new heights? Join the Edge Partner Directory, where your expertise can shine and your services can transform lives. We are dedicated to creating a community of practitioners who are as curious and passionate as you are about guiding others on their journeys of self-discovery, healing, and growth. As a member of the Edge Partner Directory, you will connect with a network of like-minded practitioners who share your curiosity and passion for exploring the depths of human potential, and showcase your unique offerings to a diverse audience of seekers actively looking for transformative experiences here, there, and everywhere. Embrace your curiosity and take the next step in your practice's journey to becoming an Edge Partner. Learn more at edgedirectory.net. Again, go to edgedirectory.net.
Hey guys, welcome back. This is DeEtte Go Through Spirit with the Edge Network. Adeline will be in a moment. We're going to get to this deck. I want to get off this wrapping because they're always so shiny that they really just kind of glare. And I don't like the glare. I really do not like the glare. So, she is here. She is here. She is ready. Look at, oh my God, purple on purple. Love it.
She told me to get dressed and do a lot of things, but then I was doing a lot of things and I lost something under the bathroom sink, so it took me a minute.
That takes a minute.
Yeah, it took forever.
Yeah, I know. That's okay. She's here.
I had to use the broom. I had to use that like stick thingy with the triangle. I used that like triangle thing that calls for dinner. I used one of those and it was impossible.
Okay, let's get on to
Takes
this.
forever.
So it's practical magic. This is the Oracle for Everyday Enchantment. Serene Conley is the name of the lady on there. And it says an Oracle for Everyday Enchantment.
Can I go into the comments?
You can click up there. It says energize the purpose, knowledge, and potential within you to empower your heart and transform your tomorrows. This inspired collaboration is a rich and complement of fascination. I'm horrible with words, guys. Insight, ritual, symbolism, and divination that you can action in your daily life for surprising and satisfying results. Beautifully artworks, she's been in my hair, specially created to reflect the meaning and alchemy of each card, step-by-step spell work, visualizations, and exercises for ushering in a charmed life, and a comprehensive magical resource for creating sacred space, understanding moon phases, working with nature's cycles, influencing your future, and more. Journey into initiation and possibility, welcome adventure and reward, set nurturing boundaries, and shape your reality with the support of deities, herbs, and crystals, colors. Walk away. Sorry about guys. Crystals color the elements and intention. Believe in your innate powers of creation and innovation and charge your world with wonder now and always. It does include a 36 full color cards, 304-page guidebook, and card stand. That's why it's so heavy.
Plus, there's this in here.
She's been here the whole time. They know she's been here. Stop it. Look at that. Gorgeous. Oh my God. Beautiful.
She says, can we do it?
We're getting there. Oh my gosh.
I'm impatient.
Our piece of paper, you are impatient. Oh
no, Cinnamon and me are both impatient.
This is a huge.
We're just so excited.
This is a huge deck. This is a huge book.
They're around. Do whatever you want.
It's got tons and tons. Oh my God. It's got each card comes with, it's like the card It's got the card on there. No physical picture. No, oh, it's got a picture, but no colors. So this one's physical strength. Card number 7. And it's got under here, basically like an intention, and then it's got a practical magic. It's work for affirmation for physical strength. It's got let's get practical space. Oh my gosh, there's so much in this. So this is basically a guidebook, textbook on multiple levels, multiple levels. This is a lot. This is a lot. So card meanings, literally that part of the book. That's a lot in there, but it might be really good. Card stand.
Card stand.
I don't know.
I think that's just a card stand. I think
Oh,
it's split into 2.
Oh, I see how they work with it. I work with it. Card stand in here is like you take the card, you put it in the hole.
Put it in the hole. You put it in the hole.
Like this.
Let me try. I think I
I
understand.
think it should be more like this.
That's how it is.
And I think that'd be like if you're going to have a card for the day, you could put that card in there and put it like on your desk or your countertop, something to look at every day.
Oh, there was a lady
thing.
once that had a card of the day, so
Yeah,
I picked that card of the day that day.
that's right. So there
It was
you
the
go.
best day ever.
I love it.
It was the day where somebody got pie in the face. When I went with Larry.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So let's get back to our 5-card stud today. Now our 5-card stud is, I am going to shuffle this deck, and then Addie will pick 5 cards out of the deck
And
randomly. And cinnamon, but she picks them out of there randomly.
Like, I'm like,
She doesn't care. And it doesn't really matter because stop.
I will pick
I
one
mean,
when you're shuffling.
Some people, and I know people go, well, that's not really how you do it. Well, some people shuffle and then they, like me, if I'm going to do a reading with cards for somebody, I shuffle and then I will cut the deck. I cut it into 3s. I don't know why. And then I go to the tops. Other people read off the bottom. Some people shuffle until all these cards fly out and they read by fly cards. Okay, so what's the difference if they just randomly pick 3 cards? I don't think it really matters.
I go like, when they're here, I just grab a random card from a random part of the deck.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if it's the bottom card, the top card, or the middle card.
Right. And all I'm doing while I'm shuffling, I'm putting in the attention that I want the 5 cards y'all need to answer some questions for you, give you some direction, whatever it is that you may need in these cards. So I'm putting that intention in there right off the bat. She's playing with the mouse.
She's one to move the mouse. She's
doesn't like
moving
mice.
the mouse.
So with 5-card stud, what we're going to do is pick 5 different cards.
Doesn't like this.
We're going to read the cards one by one individually as an individual reading. When I get done reading them individually as individual readings, we're going to read all 5 of them as one complete reading. So essentially there's 6 different readings within this 5-card stud. Okay. What? Now what you can do is you get to pick your numbers 1 through 5, pick 1 number, 2 numbers. I don't care. Pick all the numbers. You can put a bunch of issues down and literally put a number by every issue and then get a little bit of piece for everything.
She says, can I pick the first card now?
She can pick whatever she wants.
Yes, you
I
can,
have shuffled, so there you go. Pick the cards and
What
hand
card
them
do
to
you
me.
want? What card do you want? You want
Okay.
You want the second card?
She says just give me a card.
She says
Perfect.
second card.
Thank you. Ooh,
Says she
emotional
wanted second
strength.
card.
Eye of the storm. Ooh, isn't that awesome?
She wanted the second card.
I
So
got
picked
it.
the second card for her.
You heard, baby. So emotional strength. Eye of the storm. I really like this. Why? Because when you look at the eye of the storm, when you look at a tornado, okay, the tornado is a force to be reckoned with. But they say the middle of that is a total calm. It's total peace. You're in the center, literally the powerhouse of the tornado, of wind and thunder and rain and everything that's out there. So this is what's going on. You are literally in the center of everything. But what it is you're kind of looking at it from a really harder point of view. Okay. Because when you're in the eye of it, when you're in that center of the storm, it's a calm, it's a peace, it's quiet. Stop putting the chaos up here. Stop working with your heart on everything. Stop making things so much more difficult than they really are. Remove your emotions from the situation. Realize you're very strong in all aspects. And then look at everything again in a different way. So that's card number 1. Card number 2, please. Snake, you not pull it, you pull it. This is
Okay.
cinnamon snake, by the way. Just cinnamon.
Just cinnamon. We don't have snowflake today.
Pick a card and give it to me, please.
And so I can save Cinnamon. Cinnamon, stop!
Okay, card number 2, Outer Wisdom, Merlin's Temple. Ooh, Outer Wisdom. I love that. Why? Because Merlin's temple is the outdoors. It is nature itself. Merlin he found his strength as we do in nature. That's where he went. Okay. So the outer wisdom is going outside of yourself. It's going into a place that really is someplace that's going to help to calm you. It's going to help you to lift yourself. And it's going to help you to find that wisdom you need to get through your issues this week. Okay. Again, this isn't a rack your brain type of thing. This is a sit there, ponder, just to ponder. Not about how am I going to do this? It's about seeking wisdom, because wisdom isn't going to tell you how to do it. It's just going to give you the solution and allow the rest to work itself out.
She says, Mommy, pick a random card. I don't care which card you pick. Can I say it?
You can.
Gift of Sultan.
Solitude.
I can't. Warm my heart.
Awesome.
Is what it says.
You and me are in the same boat. So gift of solitude, warm my heart. Gift of solitude. I love that. I love how all these cards are kind of going to that solitude area. It's that peace area. Okay. Solitude is not just a place of being left alone and going, oh my God, the world walk away. I need to go to my bedroom. That's not what this is about. Solitude is finding quiet within your mind. Solitude is about, here, I'm going to learn to shift myself out of the clutter of my head. I'm going to learn how to quiet this. I'm going to learn how to stop making so many issues for myself.
Time for play is the next one.
Time for play. Woodland Queen.
Woodland Queen. Sorry if that's too close.
Oh, I think it's
Cinnamon,
perfect.
don't fall off my knee.
So time for play. When was the last time you just went and had fun? And this isn't like, just giggly and laughing and having the best time of your life. Just being silly. Because this is what this card's about. It's taking all of the stresses off of you and going, I'm just going to go have fun. I'm just going to go play. I'm just going to go do whatever. And just not do anything you normally would do. So card number 4 is go do things you normally wouldn't do and have a blast doing it.
Next card, release your pain. Stop stealing the mouse.
We're still here.
Sorry.
Release your pain.
Release your pain. She stole the mouse and I had to move it.
That's okay. Fox Gate. Release your pain. This one is one that we all struggle with, but it's one to let it go. It's time. If you pick card number 5, you're looking at a place that you're going, you know what? I no longer need to hold on to that hurts me. I no longer have to cause myself additional pain by dwelling on something. I no longer have to force myself to punish myself to recreate it over and over and over again. Allow yourself to walk through the gate. Allow yourself to say, you know what, I'm going to leave the baggage that's in my brain behind me, and I'm going to let the pain go
For some reason,
and move on. You are not going to do it. You always want to do a 6 card. You always want to keep going.
Good card.
I don't care. We're going to leave it alone. So card number 1 was emotional strength. Card number 2 is outer wisdom. Card number 3 is gift of solitude. 4 is time for play. And 5 is release your pain. Now, when we're looking at all of these, this is more of a personal growth than it is a outward growth this week. Okay. Because this week is really about, we're practicing, we're learning, we're going, I'm going to put a lot of things that I know into practice. And it really is a place of going, you know what, I got issues, I got things going on, but we're going to deal with this. And instead of trying to make and force solutions all over the place, start to go inward, start to relax, stop giving off the clutter that's in your brain, the story, that record that keeps playing over and over again. Break the record. Don't put a new one on. Break the record player. They're all outdated anyway. And realize you can move forward. The release and the pain is not necessarily always about a physical or mental pain, but it's a pain you put yourself through. Release it, let it go. And realize you have more time for you. You have enough for you. And you're always going to be okay. What do you think? You like that?
She says, can I pick a card of the day?
No. You're always trying to get a 6 card.
No, not a 6 card. She means I pick one of these cards to be the card of the day.
One of these? Oh, that we do for the video? Later on, I do a video.
She says, let's do this one.
You want to do Release Your Pain? We got it. This will be the card we play for the reel later. Perfect.
The card of the week.
Okay, now, where do you think you can find me and Addie this week? Do you know? It's Witches and Wellness in DeKalb, Illinois, with Willie.
Yep.
With Willie. You love this event, don't you? So I will be doing readings at DeKalb, Illinois.
I will be doing.
Hold on, at Witches and Wellness. Okay. I will be doing readings. I have a gallery on Saturday, and I am doing a workshop on the benefits of self-hypnosis on Sunday. Adeline here will be doing
temporary tattoos again.
I love it. And selling some stickers that she has.
I have extra snake stickers. If you want to get some snake stickers, I have some good snake stickers.
You do. And she's got some really good snake tattoos too, huh? So she
really
is doing
snakes.
that. Now, to support Adeline, support her.
Business.
She is doing her half of her money of her tattoo business goes to
snake business.
It goes to her snakes because she is starting a breeding. She's starting a business to breed snakes, to sell snakes, and all the different genetics that goes into breeding snakes. And the other half goes to buy a car when she turns 16.
Yep.
Now this snake, we're really hoping has got little eggs in there.
So we can start the business.
She's been paired twice.
No, 4 times.
No.
She's been paired at least 4 times.
Okay, well, paired 4 times. We're hoping this time took, and because she's stopped eating, and that's what snakes do. So Addie she's got her incubator, which is super awesome.
And a snake rack.
She's got her snake rack for when these babies hatch out of their because the process is this little one will shoot. This is Mama Snake. She is the first one old enough to have babies. She's been paired with Spirit, one of Addie's other snakes.
My second snake.
Yep.
My third is only a baby, so she can't breed yet.
Not for a few years. So anyway.
But we're still looking for a pair for my baby.
That's because you wanted for a snake.
She's cute.
So
I thought
if you want to support her in her endeavors, please come up to her. She does have a tip jar. If you want to do is give a tip, if you don't want a tattoo. She does temporary tattoos. So you can buy a tattoo and take it with you and put it on yourself or somebody else. She's got her stickers, but it all goes to her. Matter of fact, I pay for the stuff and get absolutely nothing back other than a really amazing time with this awesome little girl.
The only money she gets is the money that she buys toys with. Buys toys for me with, and I pay her back for them. So that's all the money she gets from me.
Sometimes she pays back.
Sometimes, most of the time I pay back.
So
I told her, go in my wallet, go grab the $13 I owe you.
Yeah.
Didn't do it.
So we will be there, Witches and Wellness, DeKalb, Illinois, this Saturday and Sunday. You'll find myself, DeEtte Ranae, doing a gallery and readings and a workshop. And Miss Adeline here will be doing temporary tattoos and stickers. And lots of amazing communication and conversations because she loves to do that too.
And I will have to be made when she's doing everything else. I will probably be at my station or taking
bothering Larry. Beautiful.
That's the best thing I can do.
Okay. Well, you guys
always bothering Larry.
You guys have an amazing day.
There's one more thing I need to say.
What?
Next year,
at DeKalb, Illinois.
At what place?
It's the same event center, but it does have another event name to it.
No, the place that I picked the theme for?
Yes, it's the same place.
Oh.
But it's a different event. We will be there. Somebody else, Willie still runs the event.
Yeah.
But she is the opener and she picked the theme. So there's that.
I picked the
We'll
theme,
talk more about that when we get closer to it.
and I will be speaking from 11:30 to 12.
Perfect. You guys have an amazing day. We'll see you next week, guys. Have a great day. This is DeEtte Ranae, School to Spirit with the Edge Network. Bye-bye, guys. And Miss Adeline.
There are psychic mediums, but there is nothing like DeEtte. Let's face it, we all struggle time and again. But if you seek the clarity you deserve, then you need to seek DeEtte. As a master teacher, DeEtte studied under international psychic medium Lisa Williams. Together, they not only help DeEtte better tap into spirit, but also build a long-lasting relationship. So many psychics tell us what we want to hear, and that just won't cut it with DeEtte. She tells you what you need to hear. No sugarcoating here. To book a reading with DeEtte is simple. Just visit her website, DeEtte.us. That's DeEtte.us. And follow the Yellow Brick Road to connect with DeEtte. Don't just sit there and ponder those questions. Ask them and let DeEtte guide you every step of the way. You need insight now, and DeEtte can help. Just visit DeEtte.us. That's DeEtte.us.